this might be a really loose and incorrect parallel to make. So I want y'all to help me to tell me if this actually makes sense or you want to say, Ack, you're full of shit. Okay? Y'all gonna let me know. Here's the parallel. As I hear these current conversations of Drake, Drake has ran the game, if you've asked me, 12 years straight. He's been the top guy since end of 2009 going to, well, you know what? Let's just be fair, 2011 on. So 10 years straight. And we can't name another artist who's been the number one rapper in the world for 10 consecutive years. And I would say for 10 consecutive years, Drake has been the number one rapper. The year before 2011, in 2010, I would say Kanye was number one. Kendrick has never been the top rapper. Well, actually, arguably, because in 2017, was it 2017 when Damn got dropped? Kendrick kind of, but didn't Drake drop like More Life and some other? Anyway, let's just give Drake his 10-year run. Now, this is my overall point. While watching him, is there, and I'm asking this as a question, and by the way, every Drake fan who knows, like, we pretty much have a little Drake hive, they always get mad at me. They're like, yo, don't, like, stop even bringing up these type of conversation pieces. I thought you liked Drake. And I'm like, I love Drake, but nigga, it's my job. I got to be fair. I'm here to bring and introduce discussions, okay? This is why, you know, this is how I separate myself from these bunch of niggas, okay? They just do whatever. I just try to create conversation. Anyway, here's the question. Do we think Drake is at the same point that LeBron James is at in his career? There's like a parallel. I was watching Drake get the award for Best Artist of the Decade, and LeBron narrated a good part of it. Keep in mind, LeBron came in the game early 2000s, right, or mid 2000s about, you know, took the game over by storm, started going to every finals. It became almost synonymous that the best guy in basketball was LeBron, then the best guy in hip-hop was Drake. They actually became friends or frenemies or whatever. We've seen many pictures and many videos of them interacting. The reason why I ask that is because watching the playoffs recently, and by the way, I told you I lost $10,000 betting on that nigga LeBron last night. Because, listen, even though every critic said, oh, well, listen, AD's not here, blah, blah, blah. I put that money on LeBron because I said, fuck AD. We don't need that nigga. LeBron's going to win it. You know why? He's that fucking great. And we finally realized that Superman is human. LeBron is human. LeBron is still good. And as the generation changes and as the league evolves and as he ages, he's still one of the best players in the league, but no longer is he the person to probably carry a team to a championship. I think that's a fair assessment. And I could be wrong because he could probably turn this shit around and still win a championship, right? But I see a lot of people kind of almost, it's that moment where we're like, oh shit. LeBron is good. We're not saying he's washed, but no longer could he carry a team single-handedly on his back to a championship. There was a time within Drake's career when every verse, every hook, it was Drake featuring Drake. It was the Drake show. Drake dictated who had big hits. It was Drake's industry. We called his features a stimulus package. His features a stimulus package. Everything he put out, it was the Midas touch. He actually raps about having a Midas touch. In the last about year or so, we haven't had that same conversation about that. Or year and a half. He dropped an EP. By the way, they all did great, numbers-wise. But the conversation that used to happen around Drake is now more solely fixated on the numbers, which means how big he is, as opposed to how good he is, which that used to be the thing. So yes, when he drops an EP with 3 songs, it charts 1, 2, and 3. But not one of those songs ends up being a classic song or the song of the summer or the song that defines anything going on now. I'm being honest. What's next? A cool song, but there's a lot of cool songs on the charts. The last time you had one of those was God's Plan. That shit felt like it stopped time. These songs, even some of the songs I liked even before, Grease, Pop Star, dope, bops for the moment, but no longer did Drake's music stop time. It came, did great numbers, we enjoyed it, kind of went. Dropped the Dark Lane demo tape. Okay, we had Tootsie Slide, but there was some other attempts. From Florida with Love, 1993 Pain, the song with Giveon, the Chicago Freestyle. None of those stopped the culture like his music did. It sold 223,000 first week. Amazing. That's ridiculous. The numbers are still there. He is the biggest. But the talk about the music is different. When we heard a feature from Drake in 2010 to about 2015 or 2016, shit, I would probably say 2010 to 2017. We're used to, and again, I'm using the LeBron comparison because these are individuals that aren't only good or have been considered good, we consider them the best. So when we think about a Drake feature, we think about Drake on 905, Look Alive, Look Alive. We think about all these like, yo, that Baby Won't You Come My Way, the feature, like pretty much he takes the song over. Now I'm gonna give him some credit. I still think he did that on like Your Mind Still. But the Scene Green shit recently, he was on 21 Savage's album. It's cool. It was good. It's like, his music isn't all. It isn't the we know it's about to fuck everything up anymore. We know it's gonna be good. We'd be surprised if it was trash. He hasn't put out trash, but stopping the moment and controlling the moment. And again, this is a really hard comparison to make for both of those people I'm comparing it with, for LeBron and Drake, because how do you tell LeBron, who cares if your whole team is injured? You're supposed to be that good. You bring your team to the finals regardless. And who cares if motherfucking KD and Kyrie and James Harden and them other two niggas like linked up to create like some type of Voltron to beat, like, you're supposed to beat their ass too. But we got used to that from niggas like LeBron. He beat the goddamn Warriors. We got used to it. So watching Superman bleed for the first time to say, damn, maybe he can do it, it's shocking. And that's why I asked the question, is Drake there? Where his music is good, still at times great or exceptional, but the times where he had that lion grasp, that lion grip on the whole industry, what was hot, what popped off. Remember how he was talking on 5 a.m. Toronto? I could load every, you know what I mean? Clearly nobody's still going at him, but still, like, he was basically talking about all these hits in music. Y'all all need me to get your albums out. I don't know if that's the case anymore. And by the way, I am open to being wrong. You know, I'm open to being wrong. And by the way, I'm saying wrong, but I'm really asking a question because I'm hoping this isn't the case. I want Drake to run this shit forever. You know what I mean? But still, maybe when the album dropped, we're like, what the fuck? But I'm wondering, is there a parallel of both of those guys' career? I think LeBron is at that place where he's still one of the top 5 best players in the league, but he is not number one and so far ahead that if you put two of the other four players that are in the top five on a team together and add another superstar, him being the best so much, he could beat all three of them. What I'm saying is that Superman is now human. Is Drake now just a really good rapper? Obviously with a goated catalog, with an exceptional run, probably the best we've ever seen in hip-hop. But these days, his music, quality-wise, isn't stopping a culture like it used to be. And y'all let me know. Maybe LeBron seems to be definitely there. Is Drake there yet? Or do we have to wait for the album?